Got that. Let's go to New York. A building superintendent done messed around and whooped something. Well, not whoop. He kicked the tenant down the stairs twice and then hit him with a wrench. I think it's a wrench or a hammer, something like that right there. Look, watch what they look.
New tonight, a CBS News New York exclusive. A Manhattan building superintendent caught on camera kicking a tenant down 2 flights of stairs. The doorbell camera video showing the violent attack that landed the super in jail.
How do you get kicked down 2 flights of stairs? 2 flights. Flights is like 12 steps down, and then you'll turn. And then it's like 12 more steps, or it's 6 and then you turn, then it's 12, or it's 4, then you come down and you turn. It's sets. How you get down 2 on?
Derek Waller is talking with tenants who now fear for their safety.
And Jessica, tonight we're outside the 2-3 precinct in East Harlem, and we've got to warn you that we're about to show some pretty graphic video of a building tenant being kicked and beaten, police say, by his own superintendent. Now, that superintendent was arrested after a tenant called 911. All of this caught on a doorbell camera.
Do y'all know the superintendent don't own the building? But go ahead.
That video, recorded just after 8 o'clock Saturday morning, shows a 26-year-old male tenant getting kicked down a flight of stairs, police say, by the building super. The attacker, identified by police as 45-year-old Nick Valentine, then picks up a wrench and continues beating the tenant. Seconds later, as the tenant begins to walk away, the attacker kicks him down another flight of stairs. Police say the dispute inside this East 112th walk-up near 3rd Avenue was over rent, adding the victim sustained lacerations to his right hand and had pain in his left arm. Outside the building, neighbors,
oh my God,
were in disbelief.
I think that is not the way that you're going to get your rent at all, obviously. You're not going to get your rent that way, so I don't understand.
Valentine is now charged with a felony second-degree assault that could land him in prison. Police sources tell us he has no criminal history. But after seeing what their own building staff is capable of, tenants had no interest in talking to us on camera. But one tenant did agree to speak, provided we did not show his face or use his name.
Y'all scared? He done kicked down Buddy down 2 steps, and y'all is afraid to speak out as if he gonna kick y'all down 2 steps. He kicked the tenant down because the rent was due, and he ain't pay. He ain't come up with that paper. So as long as y'all paying y'all rent, y'all ain't gotta worry about y'all superintendent.
I was very alarmed. I didn't know what to do.
The man telling me he's raised concerns about health and safety in this rent-stabilized building for years, now culminating with this violent assault.
It's unfortunate that it has to come to having to report to the news for things to finally click, for people to get involved and to stop things like this from happening.
Tonight, Valentine remains in police custody pending arraignment, and we have made several attempts to reach out to his family as well as the owner of the building. So far, those requests have gone unanswered.
He said he had to do something for that man to risk his job. Yes, his job and his home. Hell yeah. The little 20-something-year-old slick rapping. And what you gonna do? Hell, nah, I ain't gonna pay. And what you gonna do? Keep them right on down. Now look. I am not from New York. Not from New York. Traveled to New York multiple times. Do y'all even understand that I would have not even known that this is a apartment building? Is y'all looking at the picture right there? That should say locksmith. So it has you thinking there's a locksmith right here. Next to it, this is a barber shop. It's a unisex beauty salon. This is the apartment though. How's y'all building but this is New York. And y'all build upwards. Y'all have a whole apartment building right along the commercial buildings. I don't know how y'all do that. You say that's a storefront. This door is to the apartments. You see, it's the same color. See? It's the same color. Like that little clay look. Just like, see? This the back of the building. I can't. I guess when you live like that, I would have not known, though, that this is a whole apartment building. This is crazy. Shout out to New York and New York living. Hell, that's probably why there's so many apartments in New York that have rats. Because New Yorkers is mixing commercial with residential. Y'all commercial should not be attached to residential. I don't know. I don't have a degree or nothing, but y'all commercial shouldn't be attached to residential. We in Florida call that like a zoning problem. Like we don't, you ain't commercial and no, we got a problem with that right there. I'm just saying. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He say they need to stop people from not paying rent. There it is. Bam. Pay your rent. You won't get kicked down the stairs twice and whoop with a wrench. Listen, not only did he kick him.
The attacker, identified by police as 45-year-old Nick Valentine.
Nick Sickhood. Nick Sickhood. Sick of you little sassy mouth head little 26-year-olds. Sickhood. So, since this is a learning lesson, this is an educational moment, the moral of the story is, pay your rent. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much on you.